Hey everybody, welcome back to the shop. In our last video, we got this knife ground. It was about 1/4 of an inch thick. We got it ground down here to a reasonable size for a hunting knife. We got our rough bevels ground in here. Got our pinholes drilled for our tang. We got it shaped up and profiled better. We profiled this clip point better. Then we heat treated it. I tempered it last night for 2 cycles of a little over an hour, I think an hour and 15 minutes a piece, in the oven at 425. She's got a good temper to it. It's good and hard, skates a file real nice. Tonight we're going to clean this up now, get the forge scale off of it, get our handles put on it, and get it cleaned up and put our final edge on it, because my buddy's got to take it. He's leaving tomorrow morning. I thought I still had until tomorrow, but he said he's leaving tomorrow morning. So I brought it to work with me this morning and showed him the progress. And he says, I said, I'll finish it up tonight. He says, you know I'm not going to be here tomorrow, right? And I said, no. You told me last week that you had this week and next week, and then you were going hunting. That was all he told me. So anyway, he had it in his mind that he told me that he was off tomorrow and was leaving tomorrow. So I'm going to finish it up and bring it in. He's going to slide by the shop and pick it up in the morning, and then go take it hunting with him. So let's get to getting some work done on this, get us some handle scales put on it, and get this thing finished up. So guys, we got these scales ground down, and I just went ahead and drilled them and got some pins in, and we got them epoxied on there. It's getting late. We're going to take these clamps off of here now, and again, it hasn't been as long as I would like for it to be to work this epoxy. I'm afraid it's going to kind of gum up the belt and that, but we're going to go ahead and trim these scales here on the bandsaw, cut these pins off, and we're going to get to shaping these scales up. I got to get this thing shaped up, get it done. I got to get to bed. It's almost 11:30 here now, and I have to be to work at like 4 o'clock in the morning, so we've got no time to be dinking around here. So let's get this cut up and bottom here along those finger holes and that, but man, that old hacksaw, that old blade is just pretty much shot on there, so we're going to go ahead and grind it. Just a quick hunting knife. I believe that's the fastest I've ever made a knife. Here you can still see some marks in the blade from the belt sander, what have you. But you know, it's not supposed to be a show knife. It's supposed to be a usable hunting knife. The handle feels real good. It just doesn't look real good. Didn't come out quite as well as I would hope it would. We went ahead and cut our little thumb grooves up in here so your thumb can't slide off. We've got a pretty good little swell back here, so it's like locked into your hand pretty good. And like you saw just a minute ago, we've got her pretty sharp. When it'll cut that thin of a little ribbon, you know she's pretty dang sharp. So that'll dress out a deer, and it should hold an edge. If it doesn't, we'll always know it should have, right? So that's that on the hunting knife. I think it came out pretty decent for a quick hurry up job. I mean, we didn't tie up a whole lot of time on that one. It was kind of a rush deal. The most important part on that blade to me was making sure that it had a good blade on it, was good and sharp and hardened up well. The rest of it, the looks, I mean, we did put our scale liners in there like we do. I just think that sets the knife off and makes it look better when you got that dark scale liner under the wood. You know, it makes it look pretty good. At any rate, got her finished up. My glasses are filthy. I'm filthy. I need to get cleaned up and get to bed. It's midnight 30 here, and I'm supposed to be up at 4, so that's going to be a tough one for me. But I had to get this done. I didn't realize that he was leaving. So anyway, a little miscommunication on both of our parts, I think. But hands are dirty. I burned my finger. What are you gonna do, you know? It's knife making. So anyway, we got it done. Now we're gonna send it out. Hopefully between him, his brother, some buddies, I guess, that are going with him and whatever, that knife will see some action. So I want to get some real world feedback and see how well the blade held up, how well it stayed sharp and what have you. So I'm kind of excited about it. So another one in the books. Hey, I appreciate y'all being here. Thanks for joining me in the shop again tonight. We got this one finished up, and next item on the business is to clean this shop, I believe, this weekend. And then we'll finish up our competition chopper we started so long ago. I get too many things going on all at once. But hey, I like to stay busy with my toys and my things, and so it is what it is. But thanks again for being here, y'all. Always be safe when you're working in your shop. Be careful, don't take shortcuts. Get out to your shop and do something, build something, fix something, tear something up. Or, like I'm gonna do this weekend, clean that sucker. So take care of yourselves, everybody, and we'll see you on the next one.